and look at my daughter. No, for real. Look at your daughter and look at my daughter. Fuck that. Look at our baby mamas. Your baby mama's black. My baby mama's strapped, light skin, cute as shit. Your baby mama's this. That means pop. You're a rapper. Your daughter's speech is gonna be ludicrous. Now, when I tell you this, I'm not trying to hate, but every time I put up a picture on Facebook of my daughter, she get like 500 likes. Every time you put up a picture of your daughter, she only get 8. That little bitch learn how to fight because you want her to look alike. Her life gonna be hard as shit. Your daughter gonna be hard to walk. My daughter gonna be hard to get. Your daughter gonna be hard to duck. My daughter gonna be hard to hit. My daughter gonna be called my daughter. Your daughter gonna be called a bitch. Your daughter gonna grow up black, tits on flat, and be saggy in the waist. She gonna fucking suck every nigga that give her attention. And after she do, they gonna say, Sally, I need my space. She gonna be getting bent over in them Ben Harbor backwoods, getting trains ran on her. And when you ask her where she been, she gonna say, Daddy, it was a date. Your daughter gonna have high insecurities and low self-esteem because she grew up with a gap that look like Daddy in the face. Your daughter gonna be a little broke bitch. She gonna do anything for a pair of Reeboks. Your daughter gonna be a little broke bitch. She gonna do anything for a pair of Reeboks. She gonna say, tie me, and I'm gonna watch her suck 60 of our men nuts in seconds. She's a G-shot. Then she gonna meet me. I'ma kidnap that bitch. Drag her by her hair. No. Drag her by her hair. Then bitch slap that bitch. Put her out on the strip. I don't give a fuck if she's sick. If 30 niggas give me $30 and she's sucking 30 niggas dick. Bitch. Your daughter gonna know what brain is before she know what a brain is. Your daughter gonna know what a train is before she know what a train is. I'm gonna make sure every nigga on earth don't have to plan it in order to drive a spaceship in her anus. Your daughter gonna suck a lot of dick as a child. She gonna know how to put the head in her mouth and turn it all the way around like an owl. That bitch's nickname gonna be Wow, because she gonna be the only class bitch in Harvard that can blow a nigga's head off and he walk away with a smile. I'm gonna make that little bitch whore for me. When I step out the bed, your daughter's head gonna be the floor for me. I'm gonna make her fuck the little niggas on my block just so they walk to the store for me. She probably try to run away to Mexico. That's cool. I'm gonna have my goons check her for the king and drag her back across the board for me. Watch what you say out your mouth. Don't get it stolen, Rock. You already risked your life battling me in my city. Don't get it stolen, Rock. When I dump them in my boat and drive up Lake Michigan, guess what I told the cops? I'm innocent, officer. I was just throwing Rock. You lost round 1, you lost round 2, you lost round 3, and you a damn clown. 5 words after this for this bitch. Sit your ass down.
All right, so you guys just heard that.
So he didn't have a kid, so why was you talking about it? It's a fucking battle. It's a verse that was wrote. I can write a verse about anybody. You don't know him just like you don't know me, so therefore, you fail for it. That's the point. I paint a picture on you. You're a disgrace to the black community. Black people is a disgrace to the black community. I'm pretty sure more of y'all motherfuckers killed each other than I did in battle rap. Y'all black people kill each other all the time. Talk shit about who broke all this shit. Shut the fuck up. You alone seeing a child in that way is just weird. No, I'm not. I don't see a child like that. It's a battle. After the video, we don't need to know you, but you do know me. So it doesn't matter. You're never gonna forget you watched it, bitch. So you're black yourself, clearly. What else? Come on, man. Weak ass excuse for a man, yeah. Okay, what else? You a weak ass excuse for don't even have a daughter. Y'all stupid as fuck about that too, y'all followers. That man don't even have a daughter. He don't even have a daughter at all. Flat out. So y'all dumb as fuck for that. Of course I won. What the fuck is you talking about? He don't even got
Welcome back to Real Talking Healthy Food. Make sure you come on in and you just hit the like button. If you rock with me after I read this motherfucker, then go ahead and subscribe and hit me up on the gram. I gotta go to work, so I'm gonna try to make this real motherfucking quick. That is that bullshit that I've been talking about in all these motherfucking videos over the weekend. This is the shit that I'm talking about. You know, niggas don't never got no problem disrespecting us ever. Ever. They don't got no problem disrespecting us, but we be the first ones to ride, first ones to be down, first ones to cry, first ones to say something, first ones to do anything on the behalf of another black man. But a black man don't got no problem. There was hella black men around him that could have stopped that shit at any motherfucking point, like, yo, bro, you going too far. And then on the strength that you went in on a little 6-year-old black girl like that, hypothetical. It was supposed to be a fake one. And then on top of that, you said that you wrote that verse. I thought this was a freestyle battle. So then that lets me know that you ain't got no motherfucking talent. You a weak ass, bitch ass rapper. You ain't even got no skills. What the fuck are you doing at the freestyle battle? Okay, so I don't know if it's because I'm old school and I know what real freestyle battles look like, and they don't look like that, bro. You ain't even got no flow like that. My brother will shit on you flat just like that. And I forgot to mention just really quick, I was watching Lovely T's video and I pulled that straight from Lovely T's video, just as you might have seen her in the clip. So I just wanted to say shout out to Lovely T. I just want to give her props, just really quick, hands down for always, just real quick. For always speaking up for black, dark skinned black women, specifically us, and never no matter how she's criticized, still standing strong in her convictions. So I just needed to shout her out. She has definitely gave me the courage to jump in front of the camera and say the shit that I gotta say. These are feelings that I have that come from my own heart. But I was definitely inspired by her, and that's why I put her put her in She Inspires Me, that YouTube hashtag that they started, where they left us completely out. I didn't see not one black woman YouTuber on there. I saw a mixed girl and a racially ambiguous. They hit every country and everybody else except us. So I just wanted to go in and shout her out one more time, and tip my hat to her and let her know I did pull this from your video and I'm piggybacking off of the topic at hand because I got a whole lot to say. I got to pay attention too. So it's going to be a lot of clipping here because I'm currently at work. This generation of hip hop is failing to understand that the origins of hip hop were meant to lift us up. And I'm gonna need you cocksucking fucking weirdos to do your motherfucking homework. We did not come up in a time where it was cool to disrespect black women. We did not come up in a time where, if they were a colorist and they did prefer lighter skinned women over us, they wasn't so blatantly disrespectful, because back then you would get punched in the motherfucking face. The KRS Ones, the Public Enemies, the Dr. Khalid Muhammad's, the Louis Farrakhan's, the Sister Soldiers. You know what I'm saying? People of those times. Like, you guys don't even recognize the origins of hip hop, the foundations of hip hop. This ain't hip hop at all. This is a bitch ass nigga who was losing a battle, who had to fucking dig in his chest to molester bag. And then he had no problem. And then when I was watching the video, what she pointed out, this nigga got 2 motherfucking daughters. And it's interesting to me, with a motherfucker that got 2 daughters, how you feel so comfortable painting out what am I trying to say? Setting out a bad future for the hypothetical dark skinned black girl that you're referring to in your weak ass fluff. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what you really think about your daughter? Is that what you think your daughter's gonna be? Because, like you said, out your own raggedy ass mouth, you know what I'm saying? That he doesn't have a daughter. Meanwhile, you do. So you look like a whole buffoon. And you know what? The whole time I was listening because I was cleaning up, doing what I'm supposed to do to start my day, making my coffee, making my breakfast, doing what I need to do to get ready to go to work. And I was wondering how come this nigga ain't got punched in the face. Soon as he said one thing, damn, okay, I'm expecting the nigga to get knocked the fuck out. So I'm pulling the niggas in the videos coattails too. What the fuck is up with y'all motherfuckers? Y'all just sitting here letting this nigga be a whole Chester disrespectful, Chester molester, talking about black women, a black little black girl like that? Like you don't understand the motherfucking difference between respect and non-respect and disrespect? How all you motherfuckers is black in a motherfucker in that background? And you mean to tell me all you motherfuckers could conjure up was a ooh and a ah? So this is the thing. This is the thing. You don't see no Mexican niggas saying no shit like that about these women. You don't see. As a matter of fact, if you are disrespectful to a they woman or they wife or they kids, they will fuck you up. I know that for sure. Okay? You don't see no white boys jumping on there disrespecting the women. These motherfuckers is out here protesting because they think their rights is about to get taken away. They coming to the motherfucking state capitol strapped up. You think they gonna let that shit slide talking about their wife, daughter, and shit like that? The Asian motherfuckers, you know they down. And don't let it be in Cali. They always 200, 300 deep. They women feel protected. Their women are protected. Their women don't get degraded and shit like that. And if they do, it ain't on a grand scale. But ain't nobody got no problem big upping the disrespect that we receive on a consistent basis. And it's so interesting to me how Malcolm X said the shit so many years ago, before I was even a twinkle in my dad's eye. You know what I'm saying? Before I was a twinkle in my dad's eye, that he recognized that black women are the most unprotected, disrespected person on the whole motherfucking planet. And those words are no can't be so true. It's just super facts. I'm stumbling over my words because it's so many examples that are running through my mind. Just then, the NBA young boy situation where the black girl got disrespected. You know what I'm saying? That's just offhand. You know what I'm saying? The black woman that I read in the news article in Kroger, she got locked up because they labeled her as having this situation that we're all forced to deal with. Okay, and there's countless situations that dark skinned black women run into. And thank God, because I was raised by my father, everything that we did was black. Everything we watched was black. He would buy me books about black females. Now I read all because I'm a rebellious, wild spirit, right? But he planted those seeds in me. You know, what's so funny about that when I was making my coffee and making my breakfast and all that shit, like I was just telling y'all, it's so funny. I was singing the song by Beyonce, the Daddy song by Beyonce, and just really missing my dad. You know what I'm saying? And just really in my soul and my spirit, being really grateful for the father that I had. You know what I'm saying? Just really, thanking God, just being grateful, all in my spirit. It's real windy. I like this kind of weather. And I was just all in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, let me catch some tea. I'm going to listen to some lovely tea real quick while I start my day, see what's good. And I'll be back. So like I was saying, I saw the video, but I was like, battle rapper. I don't give a fuck. The rap shit ain't worth a goddamn today, so I'm not even gonna waste my time. But it's Levity T, so I support the sister. So I just went on and listened and heard that disrespectful bullshit. And I just could not believe not one motherfucker punched this motherfucker in the face. Not one motherfucker, like just talking about somebody's kids alone, hypothetical or not. I mean, somebody should have knocked that nigga the fuck out. Because kids are off limits from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, that's the quickest way to get knocked the fuck out. And I just couldn't believe where all those grown ass black ass men, niggas always got that heat ready to kill another nigga hella quick. But when it comes time to motherfucking stand up for some real shit, that's why I don't fuck with no wannabe gangsters. That's why I don't fuck with no niggas who claiming they hard. I don't fuck with none of y'all niggas. Because when the police come up, I got more heart than all y'all niggas. Because I don't give a fuck about a motherfucking police officer. For real. I don't know what it is about me that when it comes to them motherfuckers, because I know they could take my freedom away, and I'm gonna fight to the motherfucking end, and that's just me. That's the warrior spirit inside of me. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these motherfucking niggas is bitch made, and I don't have no hope, no none of that for them. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones who carry themselves claiming they hard. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't believe you, nigga. The harder you act, the more I don't believe you. The more you be a rah-rah and talking all that shit, the more I think you a bitch, nigga. And that's just how I feel. That's just me. Because what I'm figuring out here is that these motherfuckers nowadays are bitch made faggots on the low. Don't give a fuck about themselves. They be darker than me and hating bitches that look like me. You know what I'm saying? Cause they scared. They be talking about how they be, I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Fuck them motherfuckers is how I'm feeling. If you ain't for the motherfucking movement, if you ain't talking about no revolutionary shit, if your eyes ain't wide open to the fact, you're fucking dismissed in my book. Male, female, whoever the fuck. There's too much motherfucking information out here for niggas to be walking around sleep. And there's even some of my partners I don't fuck with on the strip that they some motherfucking sleepwalking ass zombies. And I don't give a fuck. Like I'm nice and cordial and shit, but it ain't gonna be no coming over to the house and spending no personal time on no regular basis. We gonna keep it right where it's at, for real. Because I can't be so don't be and if there's any younger woman, say you're between the ages of 18 and 25, which is real formative for a young, especially black, especially dark skinned woman. This is what I'm gonna say to you. This is what I'm gonna say to you, girl. This is what I'm gonna say. Do not. There's gonna be a whole lot of niggas. Just like the nigga said, just like he said, he's absolutely. I'm gonna say this. He's right in regard to the disrespect that he was implying onto that 6-year-old girl. There's gonna be a lot of niggas that you're gonna run into who's gonna try to put that shit on you. And then ready to big up the light skinned girl because it's clear as day that this generation don't give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? And the music perpetuates the bullshit. The behavior perpetuates the bullshit. The things they post perpetuate the bullshit. The shit that they rap about perpetuates the bullshit. These motherfuckers don't even recognize, you know what I'm saying, that the music has been taken away from us and weaponized to kill us. Let me put that out there for you real quick too. So you're gonna run into a lot of weak ass niggas who are falling into the hype because they think it's cool. They think everything that they see, they're gonna copy. Everything that they see these faggot ass niggas do, they're gonna be doing it too. So as soon as you see them niggas be on that faggot, ratchet, trifling shit, disrespecting you, thinking infidelity is okay, not even knowing that he might be fucking with the wrong one and get his shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Let that nigga learn that lesson on his own. As soon as you see the sign, walk the fuck away. Do not waste your time on a motherfucker who don't give a fuck about you and damn sure don't give a fuck about himself. If you hear anything along the lines, this nigga big up in a lighter skinned girl, a white bitch, or anything, run, bitch, run. Run immediately. Block that nigga, delete, block that nigga on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all them motherfuckers. Block that nigga immediately. If this nigga, let me give you a little game. This is what you do. This is what I do. Because there's a whole, I lived a different life. I lived in the underbelly of life for a really long time, and I got to see people for who the fuck they really are. So let me tell you this. Let me give you a little sprinkle, okay? This is what you do. You go off into who the nigga's following. You go on to what that nigga's commenting on. You look at the shit that this nigga's looking at. And that's how you get the gist of his general interest. And if this motherfucker's interests don't align with yours, you know to motherfucking not respond and fuck with that nigga at all. Friends and all. Okay? Look at what the motherfuckers is looking at. Look at what the shit that they like. Look at the motherfuckers who they following. Is the people that they following about any motherfucking thing? Is the shit that this nigga come out his mouth? Is this nigga all he talking about is fucking and popping pills? Because if the nigga is talking about all he's talking about is popping pills and fucking bitches, that nigga's a junkie. And you need to run for the hills. And he's going to squeeze you dry for your money. He's going to cheat on you, probably put hands on you, and it's going to be a big ass waste of time. And all you're going to end up is probably with a baby, broke, heartbroken, and having to heal. So don't waste your motherfucking time because this nigga don't even like his motherfucking self. So don't let him be abusing your love, abusing all the beautiful things about you. Don't let these jealous bitches come over here making you feel bad about you being a dark skinned girl. Don't let them feel bad. Thank God for my mama. My mama lighter than me. My mama's a light skinned woman. My auntie's a light skinned woman. They have a thing for dark skinned men. I noticed it. They have a thing for really high intelligent dark skinned men, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that because with the time that they grew up in, they were yellow nigga, white niggas. They was disrespectful, shit. Because at the end of the day, it really don't matter what color you are. You still a motherfucking black ass coon in these motherfuckers' eyes. Those are facts. You know what I'm saying? A light skinned nigga can get murked by police just as quick as a dark skinned nigga can get murked by the motherfucking police. And we see it all the motherfucking time. You know what? I would just want to take a minute to shout out specifically Auntie Cheryl and my mama. Thank you so much for never making us feel any kind of way about us being dark skinned. Thank you so much for praising our beautiful skin and always saying how beautiful we were when we were all dressed up and pretty, never hesitating to tell us how beautiful we are, telling us how important it is to love ourselves, never comparing us to light-skinned girls and making us feel bad about ourselves. Thank you for never giving me an issue about my complexion. Thank you, Miss Subley, because all I had was light-skinned women in my life, and it was the downest, most uplifting black women that I have ever met, and they planted the seeds in me. So it is my due diligence to ensure that I do the same. You know what I'm saying? And all the women light skin and all make sure that we are big up in each other and holding each other accountable. And if you're feeling like, oh well, what can I do? I ain't nobody. I whoop you scoop scoop scoop. Hold on, I gotta respond to my supervisor. Okay, it ain't nothing. So if feeling like that, um to the ladies, make this is if you feeling like you ain't got no voice, jump on your Instagram, jump on your shit, and pull this nigga's card about his bullshit. Yes, you can. The power is yours in my Captain Planet voice. Okay, the power is motherfucking yours. Yes, you can do something. You jump on your motherfucking social media, you post this bullshit, and you pull his motherfucking card. And when this nigga drop an album, don't pay it dust. No likes, no thumbs up, no money. You gets no play. You gets no play in my motherfucking ride. Okay? And I would advise you, young woman who is listening to my shit, I want you to listen to, shout out to Lovely T for pointing out Tupac, because I want you to listen to White Man's World on Machiavelli by Tupac. Okay? Because the first line of this song, he said, being a woman, a black woman at that, shit, in this white man's world, he never hesitated to big up us and let us know that we're ill, we're strong. And just because we're strong doesn't make us no less of a woman. Just because we got a voice and we're tough in our shit doesn't mean we're any less feminine than any other woman. You know what I'm saying? He had no motherfucking problem checking motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I will also advise you, young woman, to listen to Keep Your Head Up by Tupac, because that song always makes me feel good about myself. White Man's World by Tupac, Keep Your Head Up by Tupac. That song, Baby Don't Cry, you got to keep your head up, even though the times is hard, never let up. Listen to that, Baby Don't Cry by Tupac. Well, you got to keep your head up. Listen to that, okay? And if you need some more action, I would advise you to get the book. As a matter of fact, we're gonna have us a reading project. As a matter of fact, we're gonna start. Go ahead, and I got the kick in the ass, but I had to cater to my family. We're gonna get this real black woman movement cracking. Okay, go ahead, go down to the Amazon, order, get your $16, and get uh the Coldest Winter by Sister Soldier, and read that book and see what you can learn from that book on how the differences in men. You know what I'm saying? And the behavior of winter and how you could change your shit. And while you're doing that, in the meanwhile, I would advise you to listen to Sister Soldier's album so you could get your spirit right and love yourself. You know what I'm saying? I would advise you to listen to some Sister Soldier speeches. I would advise you to listen to Dr. Frances Quest Welsing. I would advise you to listen to her speeches. Listen to her speeches. Listen to some of Angela Davis's speeches. Listen to Dr. Farrakhan's speech about Black women. Listen to Dr. Khalid Muhammad's speeches about Black men and women. Okay, there's a lot of people out here that they don't big up, that they don't talk about, who were the foundation of hip hop, who was marching around with Public Enemy, who was holding conferences with the likes of Tupac and KRS-One and various others, and Queen Latifah. Listen to Queen Latifah. Okay, I need you to pull back from your history and bring it forward, because if you don't look back at your history, you are doomed to fail yourself. So you need to understand that real quick, real fast. If you are a sister hustling, you know what I'm saying, and you out here doing your thing, carry yourself with pride, carry yourself with motherfucking pride, and make sure there's always an end goal. I'm not going to judge nobody for what they do. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a sister who's hustling and you just so happen to watch my shit, I ain't judging you. I used to hustle too. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever think you're so lost in the sauce where you can't decide to change your mind. And like my mom told me, it hit me like a ton of bricks when I was tired of the bullshit. You have the right to change your mind anytime that you want to. Anytime. It don't matter what you're doing. At any time. Anytime. I don't want to, bitch. And stand on your shit and keep it motherfucking pushing. You got the right to change your mind any motherfucking time you motherfucking feel like it. And she said it just like that to me when I was 16 years old. And it's stuck inside of me. And I need the Black women to start, loving themselves more and start speaking out. And I need the black men, I need you to understand that you are needed out here. Stop walking around like a motherfucking coward and a bitch made nigga and letting other niggas put us down. Stop doing that shit. Because you look like a bitch to the world. I'm gonna just tell you what it is. They don't fucking respect you. They don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. You know why? Because you don't respect your women. You don't respect your women. And until you respect yourselves and us, you're gonna always get fucked in the game. That's it. That's what it is. That's what time it is. That's what time the fuck it is. Like, and I don't know, you don't see anybody else do it except us. Nobody, even the African motherfuckers, they hold their wives so fucking hard down. They hold their wives they hold them down so hard, so tough, that the African women, even though we're from the same diaspora, the African men hold their women up so tough that they look down on us. And we look just alike. So until you clean your shit up, until you stop walking around like a fuck. Hold on. Until you stop walking around like a bitch ass nigga and clean your shit up and start respecting your women and respecting yourselves and realizing that our culture is being used, weaponized to kill us, you're gonna always be fucked in the game. So take that to the neck. Yeah, so I don't know how this clipped in or clipped out, but what I'm going to say is until you understand that um, everybody's going to keep shitting on you, until you stop shitting on us, you're always going to get fucked in the game. Nobody's going to take you serious. Nobody thinks you gangster. Nobody thinks you hard. Nobody believes you, bruh. I just wanted to let you know that. I just want to let you all know that. Nobody believes you, bruh. Nobody believes you until you get your shit together. We need more uh, strong Black men. We need y'all to get it together and get on deck. We got a whole lot of healing to do. If you need assistance with that, I would advise you to listen to the documentary or the speech, the lecture. That's the word I was looking for. The lecture by oh man, what is her name? What is her name? I can't remember her name right now because I am working. But type into the YouTube post-traumatic slave syndrome. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. When you type post-traumatic slave syndrome in there, I only watch a few of her speeches, but her speeches come from the angle or her lectures because she's a professor. She's a light-skinned woman with curly hair, and she's really pretty, and she talks about the classism, the colorism, and where it comes from, the history of it, because it's a pathology that we're all born with. Those things that our ancestors went through get passed through us. That's why we have warrior spirits. That's why we have some people who are more susceptible to being angry and things like that, because we got a lot of shit that we haven't healed. You know what I'm saying? So you need to listen to that speech, and then listen to Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Listen to her speech. Even in the movie Baby Boy, that's what we're going to do a movie night as well. That's why John Singleton, put us onto a lot of game. I know I go off into a lot of these other things because I need you to recognize that there's other shit out here. It ain't just bitch ass niggas like that punk ass nigga who is disrespecting his own daughters. The same bitches that the hypothetical daughter that he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, he got a dark skin. He got a dark skinned daughter who is susceptible to the same shit that he was talking about. The same shit that he was talking about. But as I was saying, John Singleton, pointed out right at the beginning of the movie the issues that black men face, and that's why they deflect and react the way that they do to a lot of the scenarios that we all face because of the post-traumatic slave syndrome that we all have to deal with. And that's just the reality of the game. You know what I'm saying? Um, bear with me one second. I'll be right back. So anyway, it's getting busy at work. I gotta go ahead and go. But just take the game for what it is and do motherfucking better. Straight up. Cause you can do it. I believe in you, you fucking dumbass. When you are fucking up, hold yourself fucking accountable. Take it on the chin like a G and keep it pushing. Push it. Fix what needs to be fixed so you could be on deck. Talking about the black community fucks the black community up. Yeah, I give it to you, but the rest of us are getting shit together. So I'm gonna need you to hop on board or go on to the other motherfucking side. You feel me? So anyway, if you watch to the end, you are the bomb.com. Make sure you hit that like, share if you care, share if you dare, especially if you a Care Bear. You feel me? Hit me up on Instagram. I promise we're gonna do some cooking around here. And look forward to the movie night. I'll reveal what we'll be reviewing in the spirit of all the racist white bitches and all the racist dark-skinned men who hate their motherfucking selves and keep wanting to put that bullshit on us. Okay? And look forward to that. And it will be revealed on Instagram only. So if you want to see what that is, head on over to the Instagram and follow and subscribe for updates. Make sure you hit the notification. If you haven't already subscribed, I want you to, if you have subscribed, I want you to resubscribe because I'm being shadow banned and people aren't getting my notifications. So just redo it so we can reset the algorithms. They're fucking with my subscribers. They're unsubscribing people because of the things that I talk about. So it is what it is. So if you want to stay in touch and things like that, if you're having trouble with the notifications, let me know so I could jump on that and get everything squared away. Okay? Okay. So peace, love, and hair grease and all that jazz. I'm out. Got to get back to work. Have a good day. Peace.